The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, 90-Day Fiancé, Love is Blind, and today's side quest, The Hunger Games. The dystopian tween flick where teenagers are casually thrown into an arena to murder each other for TV ratings. We here at SideQuest Motion consider The Hunger Games as what many of these other popular TV shows are, trash TV. That's right, this is The Hunt, but with Woody Harrelson and the kid from Zathura, sponsored by Random Goopy Medicine. These movies are basically a life lesson that if you can make the best killer content, then you win money and catch your big break. Let's walk down the movie reel, where you see Katniss Everdeen in her blue-collar town where everyone tells you that soft hands are for the devil, and bread costs half a penny and a squirrel. Everyone's starving, depressed, and what's worse is the creators of the biggest reality TV show don't even know they exist. Regardless, we get to see that she's close to a few people living the small creator's life. Zero reach, zero monetization, cat pictures, and bushcraft videos. R.I.P. the outdoor boys. The audience sees that someone's in town and everyone has to get nice and clean. Who's visiting? That's right, the producers of the biggest reality show since Snowpiercer. The premise: kids are picked at random to fight to the death on live TV. Now look, it's a big deal. Small town creator meets someone who could put them on the map. If not that, then at least boost your follower count on all of your socials. Everyone lines up to see who the next potential star is, and wouldn't you know it, Katniss's little sister gets chosen. Out of desperation, Katniss does the most emotionally viral thing that she can and screams, "Volunteerist tribute." It's the equivalent of her making a "my dog died, so here's why I'm crying in my car" TikTok. Instant engagement. She's in. And because she's in, Katniss then says bye to her family and Gale. She talks to her little sister, and after some very memorable quotes, she leaves them. This is Katniss's equivalent of the post right before the clout eats her alive and becomes an entirely different person. And after the infamous post, Katniss and Peeta get whisked off in luxury, and honestly, Peeta just seems to be happy to be considered and included. Effie introduces them to the capital culture, where they're staying, what they're eating, where they're sleeping, and they're told they need to get sponsors to help them win the game. You know, sponsors like Raid Shadow, no, I'm just kidding. Could you imagine? Like Beauty and the Beast on the CW, Katniss gets styled by Lenny Kravitz. Yeah, he's still Lenny Kravitz in this universe. Lenny gives her a pep talk. You're now brandable, marketable, likable, and you could easily go viral with your new look. Chic, small town creator with a little bit of trauma. Katniss then preps for her interview with Jimmy Fallon, and it's pretty awkward. On the flip side, Peeta's doing great. With all the laughs, oohs, and ahs, he's pulling heartstrings and potential sponsors, leading him to confess his big old crush for Katniss. Watch out, Gale. Now after the press tour comes the training arc. The tributes train while the potential sponsors from the Capitol watch. Katniss gets a high score because of a viral tweet she posted about some sort of apple. Frankly, I forget what Peeta does, but I do remember this. For some reason, he crashes out and throws a big old iron ball across the room, leading you to think, what kind of monstrosity has that kind of strength? Wasn't he a baker? No, seriously, if you rewatch the movie, it's like Eddie Hall throwing a bag of jelly beans across the room. It's honestly kind of insane. And now, let the games begin. Katniss gets launched into chaos. People are dropping like flies. I'm not even gonna lie, this isn't a bit. I think that this movie and other movies that came out around this time are the reason why Fortnite and PUBG and stuff like that are a thing. Everyone killing each other over supplies. It's a bloodbath. Katniss hides in the woods, avoiding conflict, and after some time, she teams up with Rue. It's fun, it's sweet, it's quirky. You get the iconic whistle noise. Rue dies. Katniss gives Rue a flower tribute and realizes that the fame really isn't all that. She throws up the hand sign, and boom, Rue's district revolts. Suddenly, the rules change. 2 winners are allowed because PETA turned himself into a rock and now Katniss is interested in him. I'm sorry, Gale, but guess what? They're the latest and greatest TV couple of the network. Shout out to Stanley Tucci. Katniss and PETA, through their love, win. But wait, there's more. The rules changed again. It's almost like the TV network is the one guy who keeps arguing with you, putting on more stipulations to a would you rather question he asked you 30 minutes ago and isn't satisfied with any of your answers. Only one winner. But what does the couple do? They pretend to kill themselves together, forcing the Capitol to let them both win. Literally don't ever do this. I don't know why this was in the book. In the subsequent movies, Katniss and PETA do a world tour like it's Jersey Shore family reunion. But it's like if Woody Harrelson was Mike the Situation, if Mike never got clean, and he actually just doubled down and kept drinking. And then somehow, in the last movie, Katniss is like Guy Fawkes, who through scripted media leads revolutions. She got the sponsors she wanted. Thanks for watching this motion picture with me. If you liked the video, like and subscribe. And remember, if the government ever volunteers you for a TV show they're producing,